Hey, welcome to the show. Check this out. Here we have another division problem for you. It is 266 divided by 5. We're going to take this easy cheesy lemon squeezy. If you want to try this problem on your own, hit the pause button, and then when you're ready to check it with me, hit the play button. Also, check out my other channel right up here. It is called Dino Math. We're doing a lot of other mathematics and fun toy reviews on dinosaurs. Everything dinosaur related, it's on the new channel called Dino Math. Check it out, and sure appreciate it if you can take a look at some of those videos there and hit the likey button when you're over there. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Wow. First of all, let me go ahead and size this problem a little different for you. Just make it a little bit smaller. And it's kind of nice to do that when you have a whiteboard. Now let's bring that problem right about here. Now the first step you're going to do is you're going to see if you can put 5 into 2. You just can't do it, can you? So you need to move over to the number 26. So how many times can I put 5 into 26? Well, I wrote down the multiples of 5 right here, and you don't want to go over 26. You want to go just underneath it. So if I were to do 5 times 6, that is 30. It's too big. So we want to do, I think, 5 times 5. So I'm going to put 5 right here. And the first step of doing division is to divide. So I'm going to go ahead and put 5 right above that 6 right there. The next step is to multiply. So I'm going to take 5 times 5 equals 25. So go ahead and put 25 right here. And then my next step is to subtract. So I'm going to go ahead and put the subtraction sign right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and subtract it. 6 minus 5, uno, 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 1 right here. Now my next step is to bring the next number down. That's the 6 right over here. Just bring it down. So I'm going to bring this all the way down here, and I'm going to write it right there. And now I'm going to start the whole process over again. But I need to make this number a little smaller so we can work with it. All right, let's do that. It's kind of nice working with a whiteboard. Make that number a little smaller. That'll be a good size right there. All right, let's go ahead and begin again. We're going to go ahead and start out with dividing. How many times can I put 5 into 16? Let's try 5 times 3, all right? That's a good number, so I'm going to put the 3 right here. And now my next step is to multiply. So 3 times 5 equals 15. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 15 right here. And then the next step is subtract. And so what some of my students will do is they will actually write this on a piece of paper, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down, just kind of like a little cheat sheet, a little information when you're doing some division. And then after a while, you're going to memorize it. All right, so let me go ahead and finish my subtraction. 6 minus 5 equals 1. And do I have any number to bring down? I do not. So this is going to be my remainder. All right, so all I have to do is put an R right here, remainder 1. All right, so we'll put a remainder 1 right there. Now, sometimes you might have to do an assignment where you don't want to have a remainder. You want to write it as a decimal. So right now we're going to show you how to do that as a decimal. So I'm going to do my undo a little bit. Bam, bam, right now. Now, what you do is you put a decimal right here. It's not going to change the value of the number whatsoever. So I'm going to put a decimal right here and a decimal right there. All right. So when I put a decimal there, I can add as many zeros on that side of the decimal point as you want. I could put 1 or 2 or 1 zillion zeros on that side of the decimal point, not changing the value. But it's helping me turn this into a decimal. All right, so I'll show you. So I'm going to put a 0 right here. All right, and remember, after subtraction, the next step is to bring down. So I'm going to bring that 0 down right here. And now I start the whole process over. How many times can I put 5 into 10? Right here. 5 times 2 equals 10. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 right here. And then 2 times 5 would be 10. I subtract, and a 0 remainder, and this is my answer as a decimal now. It is 53.2. So today we learned how to do a division problem and turn the answer as a whole number with a remainder, but I also learned how to turn that answer into a decimal number. All right, wasn't that fun? Hey, if you like this channel, hit that likey button. Hit that likey button. Take a look at some of the other videos on here. Sure appreciate it if you can hit that subscribe button. That helps me out. And leave a comment. I always love reading comments. I hope you guys are going to have a great day out there. We'll talk to you later. Adios. Goodbye.